What are the permissible reasons? Does the law allow discrimination? In certain cases, yes. Let's look at physiology, not physical strength, wherein certain physical requirements are required to carry on a particular job, let's say. Now, the complexity of lifting things or to operate certain machines, you might need certain physical characteristics. So, physiology and not physical strength can be a criterion. When it comes to offering personal services, so welfare services, these are permitted by law to have discrimination. And when it comes to legal restrictions, when your workforce is to be deployed across the geography, across different countries, you might encounter certain local laws wherein only certain segment of people can be employed. You have to adhere to that particular legislation. You will have to focus and follow on that particular legislation. These are permissible discriminations. Now, what are the equal opportunities in practice? How do you do it? What is a diversity policy? Now, step one is to analyze your business environment. Now, you need to take a careful stock of your business environment. What is your current diversity level? Are you an equal opportunities employer? So, make a complete analysis. Step two, define diversity and its business benefits for your organization. Just because everybody is doing, what is that for you as an organization? What value it has? Obviously, you have to follow the labor law provisions, but apart from that, what is your strategy for a diversity policy? Step 3, introduce a diversity policy into your corporate strategy so that there is no difference and you don't miss a beat. Step 4, embed diversity into core HR processes and system. So your HR process and systems should reflect diversity practices. Ensure leaders implement policy. Leaders should talk the talk and walk the talk. So this should be in the minds of the top management. Wherever they can, they should propagate that they are equal opportunities employer, and they should in letter and spirit implement this program of diversity. Involve staff at all levels. It's not just the top management, it's the middle management and each and every worker who needs to understand the importance of diversity. Step 7, communicate. In all possible ways, in the external arena and inside the organization, you have to communicate your efforts taken and what is that you are striving to do in this arena to have a diversity policy and to give equal opportunities. Now, understand your company's need. What is that your company needs in this sphere, and what are the opportunities and how you will benefit, and what is the benefit that you can pass on to your stakeholders, say the employees and to the external community. And evaluate your activities which have gone through this exercise so that you understand and you can develop and do better in this sphere. Now, moving on from discrimination to managing diversity, there is a shift. So let's understand management has to be proactive in addressing the needs of a diverse workforce. The workforce is becoming diverse and complex and challenging as days goes by. So what is the management doing to address this? Now, you have to tolerate individual differences. The workforce is a dynamic mix, so you as an organization should have the tolerance and sufficient back-end HR practices to tolerate individual differences. Now, communicating effectively with culturally diverse workforce. You might have business units in different parts of the world. So how are you going to communicate with different cultures, people from different backgrounds, and convey the same information? You have to manage this in a very sensible and sensitive way. Managing the adjustments for an aging workforce. Apart from culture, an aging workforce, how are you going to tune your work practices, your benefits, and other HR measures to suit an aging workforce? Managing cooperative working in ethnically diverse teams. How do you manage that cooperation? When you can have problems in the same team in the same location, you are managing teams in different locations across the world from different ethnic backgrounds. So how do you achieve their cooperation and finally achieve business objectives? Managing diverse career aspirations and paths. Each and every group has different aspirations and career paths. How you as an organization need to manage what are the different career paths and give an effective solution so that you have the perfect blend of commitment and finally you have an effective organization.